my fellow Americans.
What is up, everybody? Man, has it been a couple weeks? Man, I got a cold. It's one of them colds that just makes you feel like crud, like you have no energy. Went down into my chest. I sounded like Barry White. Those are some good days. But yeah, so I couldn't do anything for a long time. And then when I was able to go back to work, as soon as I got home, I was falling asleep for a couple hours, which I never do. But anyway, I've got some stuff to do today. We're gonna do it. I want you to see what we got going on right here. Yeah, I don't know, about 6 inches of snow that we got. So, but I picked something up at work. I was going to get coffee in the morning and I saw these boxes of wire, so I asked the IT guy, I'm like, are you throwing those away or what are you doing with them? And he said, yeah, I was just going to throw them away. Ha! No sir, not throwing these away. So we're going to get them inside and clean them up, put them with the rest of my wire. And we've got some other wire over here. This is actually a smoke machine that I bought 18, 19, 20 years ago. I can't remember exactly, but I don't use it. I don't have Halloween parties anymore. I wouldn't even know where to get the smoke stuff. And so I could probably sell it. But I think I'm going to take it apart just because I'm curious what's in there. And then of course it has all this wire, which is good. And then you saw me get the noodles off of these. These have to go. I got to take them in, which I'm going to do that next week. I've got all next week off, so Monday morning, when everyone else is at work, I'll probably head to the recycle center. And in a bit, I'll show you the wire that I have that I'll be adding all this wire to. Okay, now that we got that done, gotta close this garage because it is cold. You see that? 36 degrees. It's all covered in dust. Let's wipe it off a little bit. But yeah, 36 degrees in here. Let's see if I can turn the heater on. That's my heater right there. Okay, so we got the heat on. You might think I'm crazy for doing this, but I've had this thing for well, like I said, 20 years. And it's just been sitting in my basement. Every time I move, I gotta move it. And I'm tired of that. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in my plugs again. Right there. Three strands in there. Another one of those. I'm not going to do that right now. got so far. I'm gonna put all my wire in a bin. We're gonna weigh it up, see how much we're gonna add today. And I'll take this apart at a later date. This is just some of the easiest money there is. So this is the Saturday before Christmas. Christmas is on a Wednesday this year, which kind of sucks because we only have one day off. Although I have all the days off because I took vacation time. Curious what you guys are doing for Christmas this year. Are you staying home or are you traveling? Leave a comment, I'd be curious to hear. Mostly I'll be glad for this year to get over with. Anybody that's voted for any length of time, presidential election, will probably agree that this year was the craziest year that we've had for an election. Not only is this great from an easy money standpoint, getting all this wire, but it also gives me a lot of plugs for my plug soup, which I do every winter. Although I don't make soup out of it. It just seems like an unnecessary mess if you can do it a different way. And honestly, if it works, what the heck? Keeping all these clips because there's a lot of metal on them, and put that in a shred. My yard requires that all this extra stuff be cut off of here, so that's why I gotta take all this off. I haven't seen my daughter in 2 years. And she's going to be coming over for Christmas. Spend a couple days. That's going to be really nice. Her birthday is the day after Christmas, so get to celebrate her birthday too. It's up to 46 degrees. I mean, these power cords are just money in the bank. It's only 48 degrees in here, but I had to turn the heat off because it was getting too hot. Not that 48 is too hot, but when you have a hoodie and a jacket on, whew. Okay. Well, we've arranged a vacation for Jamaica in March, first week of March. And because I am fatter than I've ever been, I've been on a diet the last week. I'm on day 8 right now. Doing the carnivore diet, which I've done a couple times before. Down 12 pounds after 7 days. So it's going good. But man, I don't know how people do this diet as a lifestyle where all they do is eat steaks every day. I couldn't do it, man. After a while, meat gets really rich. I mean, the diet works very well, but man, it's tough. And to be doing a diet during Christmas, that's the dumbest thing ever. It's not the first time I've started a diet before Christmas. Everybody's got the snacks and the bringing in cookies to work, and freaking I love eggnog. I mean, you could hook an IV to my arm and I'd take the eggnog just like that. So it's gonna be tough, but when my daughter's here, I'm off the diet. I don't care if I gain some weight. The thing more important than that is making sure she has a good time. We have a good time. So that's the deal. Been a week since I had any Mountain Dew, obviously, which, yeah, I know Mountain Dew is not good for you. For those of you out there drinking Diet Coke or Diet Soda, that's not good for you either. So just about everybody walking planet Earth is consuming something that is not good for them. So really doesn't make sense for anybody to point out somebody else's shortcomings in that way. The old "he who lives in glass houses cast the first stone" thing. Yeah, more brass. Easy money. These little grips on the handles keep sliding down. I keep having to push them back on. I think, has that ever happened to anybody else? And just squirting super glue in there, does that work? I'll do it if it'll work. Gets annoying after a while. Yeah, I'm still sweaty. I'm sweating right now. So that sickness I had just is just hanging on. It's been 2 weeks now. And the positive side of things, going through that boosts your immune system. So I should be fairly well protected for the rest of the year, I hope. Look at the big plugs on that thing. Couple more. Yeah. Last one is in this bag. Okay, there we go. Now, oh, I gotta put this cat wire in here too. Before I get my my weights. Oh, I probably covered it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is start clipping all these off and come back to you when I'm done. So we can find out how much wire I got from my IT guy this week. Okay, that's it. Let's get a weight. Might not all fit in here. Okay, that's it. 21, oh. Plus these little snippets. These little snippets. See if it can bump us up to 22. A few more. Oh yeah, it did, barely. Alright, so I don't know what I work on that for 15 minutes and got 22 over $22. I don't know, I think it pays like $1.15 a pound or something, or that's what it was the last time I remember. So that's 20 bucks worth. And I would put it in this bin, but I gotta get this wire to the recycling center, and I don't want to take my big barrel, so I might have to take. I'll probably put it in that bin down there. I'm gonna get a weight on that, and we'll see how much wire we're gonna have. Definitely not going to all fit in here. Okay, so I just poured everything that was in that other bucket into this bucket. Oh, it says kg, that's why. I was like, what in the heck? It's only saying I had 10 pounds. Yeah, okay. It says 22.4. Now we're at 52. Okay, that's basically it. 58 pounds. So I'll get over $60 for this wire. This is all stuff that I cut off from random scrapping. Okay. Oh man, I'm totally exhausted because I was just sick and I got no energy, man. Holy cow. So that is it for this one. I'll have my well, I say that's it for this one, but maybe the second half of this is going to be when I take this in along with my rads. All right, everybody. So I did end up taking that stuff to the metal recycler. There's a couple things that one thing for sure that I found absolutely amazing that I want to show you the receipts on this. Okay, the thing that totally freaked me out the most is you could see that for the rads that I took in, I had 24 pounds and I got $1.50 a pound for those, so I got 36 bucks. The shocker for me was that bin of insulated wire, paid $1.55 a pound, and I had 63 pounds. I think that's what it says. Yeah, 63 pounds. So I got $91 for that wire. I actually got paid more for wire than I did for those rads. That's the first time that's ever happened. So when I got those rads, by the way, I got my $36. I gave them back $20 to get my Johnny Junk hat. Got to be repping. Oh, Johnny Junk. Yeah, so, you know, that's a little over $100 for those two things. So, anyway, hope you guys have a great Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy to be able to do stuff again. I was sick for a while. Probably had COVID, actually, because it's going around here. And but we're good to go. And we'll be doing more vids here coming up. So, happy holidays to all you guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And we will see you on the next one. Ho, ho, freaking ho.